rained, and now the sand is cold. There's a rainbow. It's a nice open beach because it rained. Welcome back to Walk on Wednesdays. I'm here to get you over the hump of this week, motivate you in faith, and continue to fuel you to continue to press on in your purpose. If you missed last week's video, which was kind of like the relaunch of Walk on Wednesdays, it was about stepping out of the boat onto water and into your miracle, right? So if you missed that video, go ahead, subscribe to my channel, go see it. It was a good one. I talk about the boat that I stepped out of, and if you watch that one, then you're probably gonna like to hear about this one because it's kind of a continuation. Okay, so how's it going, y'all? It's Wednesday. Sorry if I sound crazy. I've been sick. I'm trying hard not to cough in this video. My hair has to get done, as you can tell, very soon, like God willing next week. But not by next week's video, but after next week's video, one more week of this raggedy hair, we should be good. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about being made for your purpose, being made for your calling, being made for this season of your life right now. You were made to do what you were made to do. Basically, I was watching some videos and it was really encouraging, and it was basically talking about how if you don't step out and do what you're called to do, who else is going to do it? Someone out there needs to hear your story, your testimony, your experience. Whatever it is that you have to offer the world is going to bless somebody else. So if you feel unqualified, maybe you're questioning if you're called, maybe you're like, I don't even know where to begin, what to do. You just have to start leaning into your faith. You need to start figuring that out. I kind of talked about how to do that in my podcast too. So if you listen to the podcast, I talked a little bit about how to find your purpose. If you're like, great, what even is my purpose? And then on Walk on Wednesdays, I talked about stepping out in faith. So let's talk about stepping out in faith. And honestly, we do that a lot every day. It's back to school time. My kids are back to school full time. And honestly, it's a faith walk to send them to school every day. You guys see the news. You guys know that there's different environments, different people in school. Like you have no control over like who your child is exposed to in school. So sending my kids to school every day is literally an act of faith. But I know if like God got them into this school, God's got them, like they're where they're meant to be. And if something is unsettled in my spirit, I'll keep them home because I'm quick to keep them home. But I want to talk about being made for such a time as this. Basically, the verse of the day, the verse of this week, Esther 4:14. And I don't know about you, but I know about my girl Esther. We love Esther. Esther basically becomes queen and saves the Jewish people. She's a Jewish queen. She ends up saving them. But it takes some convincing because she has to go before the king and basically tell him, like, please don't kill my people. Which is scary. The king, she don't know the king like that. She's got to go tell the king, excuse me, I'm your wife. Like, please don't injure any of my people. Okay. It's a scary situation. So like maybe you're in a situation that's a little bit scary. You're wondering like, do I have what it takes to do this? Should I step out and try to pursue this? Do I do, you're going through something. You're trying to figure it out. Perhaps you were made for this time. Perhaps whatever you are in, you are made for such a time as this. Okay, Mordecai, her cousin or her uncle, you guys know that history, okay, whatever, tells her like, Esther, you are a queen right now. You are appointed to this position. You are in the place you are supposed to be in right now to handle this. And so are you. So if you're sitting in a position right now and you're questioning yourself, and you've already done the whole talk and walk with God. God, am I supposed to be here? God, should I move? Maybe you moved and did a whole new position. I recently quit my job, okay, to start a daycare because I really want to help moms be able to have like safe, affordable care. Safe, affordable care. Sorry. Yeah, safe, affordable care. And we want them to like kind of have their kids have a chance to be exposed to like Jesus. I wanted their kids to not have to go to daycare, but to be able to come to a home and feel like, yo, I'm going to my auntie's house and I'm going to go hang out for the day. So did this whole faith walk, quit my job. Yeah. Daycare's not open yet, but hey, God's going to provide, right? Yes. And so literally, I was talking last week about stepping out in faith, or like being, even if you're just questioning the season that you're in right now, not just stepping out in faith, but maybe you're questioning, like, did I make the right decision? Am I in the right place? Know that if God brought you to it, there's a reason. I was going to say he'll bring you through it, which is true. But for instance, in my old position at my work, I didn't want to be there, but I helped a lot of people secure their jobs. Okay. So I had a reason. I was there for a reason, to help the people I helped get their good paying government jobs and help them secure that money so that they could take care of their family. Now I'm called to do something else. And I was questioning if I made the right decision or not. And I was even questioning, like, I'm doing these Walk on Wednesdays. I'm doing the podcast. Like, I'm new to this again, right? This is the second time I'm doing this. Do I even have anything worth saying? Yay! So anyway, I just wanted to motivate you that if you are nervous to start the product, to come up with the content, to start creating, to apply after the new job. I'm not really big on like applying for jobs anymore. Like, I just want to work for myself. That's my whole life mission. But whatever it is that you have a calling on your heart to do, your heart flame, your purpose, you were made for it, right? And you were made for it in this season. Even if the market is flooded, even if the market's flooded or saturated, you were made, and your story is important. So today, let's talk about like when you make the decision to change your life and you're scared. I quit my job, right? The daycare's not up and running yet, which means I don't have any income yet. I'm relying on savings and some other stuff. Today, sorry guys, it's going to be kind of a noisy one. So today I was really stressing out and praying to God about abundance, and I was asking him if I made the right decision. Basically, I was like, God, I quit my job. I left. Did I do it too soon? Which I had a lot of confirmation going up into quitting that I was doing the right thing. Sometimes after you take that faith step, that's not the end of the story, okay? You still have to wake up every day with that faith, right? I was thinking that quitting was going to be my big faith move. I'm going to quit. And that was the hardest thing I had to do. No, now I have to live with that decision and continue to live in faith every single day that God will provide, that the daycare will open successfully, that I will get the families that I need to get, that I'm going to impact people and women and be able to grow a business and do all of these things. Like, there's still faith every day. And I realized as I was sitting earlier today, I was getting kind of worried about money. And I was like, well, maybe I needed to kind of go through a moment of struggle, if I'm being honest, so that when I meet families, maybe I work with a family who struggles. You're going to sit. I'll know what it feels like to struggle. Just like working moms and even me starting a daycare. I didn't want to be a working mom. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but I had to be a working mom to know how to service working moms. What is the hardest part? It's making the meals. It's getting the kids ready. It's doing all of these things. If you want to bring me your kid in their pajamas and I feed them for the day, even dinner, that's going to be a blessing to a family. So even though I was in places and spaces I didn't want to be at certain times, right now I don't want to be financially where I'm at. It's not pretty, right? It's not cute. But I have to know what it's like if I want to service people who are in this space all the time, right? Who are looking at the dollars and cents and going, okay, how is this going to work? Because my big heart is to serve others. So even in seasons of struggle, there's a reason. But remember, God is a big God. His ways are better than our ways. His ways are higher than our ways. He is all knowing. He is all powerful, and he has a plan. And even from before you had a purpose, a decision, you made a choice, he knew what was going to happen. He's just really cute, right, guys? So I was fretting about if I made the right decision. I was praying for abundance, and I was like, God, help me to be wise with this abundance. Help me to bless others. But God, I'm asking that you help me to step into this new season of faith, this whole new season of like health, wealth, all the things I want to be, right? And I was also like, God, if I made the wrong decision, please let me know. So today I contacted my agency I used to work for because I was like, hey, I need access to my funds. And they told me, oh, by the way, the reason why we haven't sent your paperwork over, I need this paperwork to get access to my money, is because we realized that when you first started working for us 9 years ago, you selected that you did not want to withhold money for life insurance. So every 2 weeks for the past 9 years, I was paying for life insurance that I wasn't going to get, that I didn't need, that I didn't want. So basically, HR guy tells me, hopefully we'll have your paperwork tomorrow. Hopefully by next week I can give y'all an update on that. But we're going to refund you for all the 9 years you paid for life insurance. I didn't see that coming. What? You're gonna refund me? Like, I didn't know I was paying into this. Because honestly, I probably wouldn't have. I checked no for a reason. When I first started that job, I was like 24. I wanted every dollar and cent I could get. I said, life insurance for what? So anyway, I checked no. And because of that, now, 9 years later, when God gave me the green light, when God gave me the green light to leave work, I'm going to get all of that money back. So just trust the season that you're in. Fine, you're going to get through it. Trust that when you step out in faith and step into your purpose, you were made for such a time as this. Make the video. Make the video with your crazy cute kids in it. You know, like run the mile. Start selling those t-shirts. You know, write the movie. Whatever your call is. Become the teacher that's going to bless other kids. Like, you know, start the ministry. Whatever you're called to do, you were made for such a time as this. You have got this. God has got you. So just like Esther, and she was a queen. She didn't know she was going to become queen. What? All of a sudden I'm a queen? I wish. Like, do you know, my friends call me Queen Bee. If I could all of a sudden be a queen. But she was called to be a queen for a reason, and you are called into your season, your situation, your purpose, your calling for a reason. So don't be afraid to step up and step out. It's scary. I was scared. Was I crying this morning? Yes. Was I praising through my tears? Also, yes. Was I trying to take a nap? Yes. But in the end, God is faithful. So that's all I got to say. Keep walking out in faith. I don't even know what I said in this video. I'm sick. My toddler's sick. I don't know what I even said, but all I know is that if you walk out in faith, God's got you. All right. So we're going to keep walking in faith. Have a great walk on Wednesday, y'all. I'll catch you.
It's a nice open beach because it rained. And now the sand is cold. There's a rainbow. It's a nice open beach because it